So that actually would look like that, and then Viduk and Aethermage would just be more copies of Patron Wizard. Um, does it make sense? Something like this actually would probably make more sense. What worries me is it has a bunch of 3-drops. I mean, you can argue that Snapcaster, due to how Aethervial works, is a 2-drop, but yeah, something like this would be where I start. And then I'll, of course, trim down the maybe board, and we'll build it from there. Riptide. Mistpine Cleek and Spell Stuttered. That's gross. Anyway, so back to the modern variant. Have we used the Sliver ability? Yes. So you use it on Mutavault. We can either protect our own copy of Mutavault. I think we're only running 1, but we might go back to 2. Yeah, it has been relevant because Mutavault, we both use Mutavault in our own deck, and people use Mutavault against us. So it's basically 2 mana flash in an opposing Ambush Viper, protect either our Mutavault, do some blocking tricks, or bounce our opponent's Mutavault if it should be animated, because it'll become a Sliver. Which is kind of neat. We haven't had to go... I mean, the nice thing is you don't have to go up against a Sliver deck for the other text on this to be relevant. 99% of the time you're just using it as a tutor, period. But that does come up, CMT. I'm glad you asked. That's a lot of people are asking that question. They really want the other text on the Aether Mage to be used, and it does get used. You just might not realize how I'm using it. Or my opponents don't. They're like, wait, what just happened to my Mutavault? Return to my hand. And then they read the card and they're like, oh, interesting. What's up, Osprey? Pucky says, so I've been thinking a lot about this deck and even tested it, sort of. That's awesome. I love hearing that from you guys when you like the brews so much you want to proxy it and play it. So let's warm up with the deck, and we'll see if we like the changes I've made. I tried to streamline it off camera. I know we were really... I liked the deck so much I was tweaking it off cam, so that definitely means I like a deck. If I'm gonna, you know, not lose sleep over it, but like basically throughout my day I was like, oh man, I really want to stream this deck. Okay, maybe I'll just tweak it because I had stuff to do, and then I was like, oh no, I should really just stream it, just straight up. So we'll see how the Sage of Epicure works. I did add a Flame Slash. We'll see how this goes. Whoops, whoop, 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 whoop. Come on, Moto. Come on. Wizard. It's doing that thing. It's doing the thing where we have to manually search. That's no fun. Wizard. Right next to Wirefly. That's no fun, Magic Online. Alright, Sage, Sage. I'll take 1 Sage, but I don't really want the rest of that junk. So basically what we want is... I really don't want the mountain. If we need the 3rd island, though, if we want another land drop, I could be coaxed. As long as we're not spending the roast, I could be coaxed to do, like, Sage, Island Sage. So go. At least we're drawing the Sage. If we want to crack the Delta, that means we're not drawing the island. I was told to consider Stubborn Denial. Yeah, Stubborn Denial is fine. Okay, so he's eggs. So basically what we want to do, I actually don't know if I could afford to take an island. We want to establish... Relic of Progenitus is actually really good against them. The Roast and the... These are one-ofs. They're both dead in this matchup, but that's okay. We'll side them out. Not a big deal. If we had something like Little Jace, I could like loot them away. We're not running the Desolate Lighthouse right now. Although we could swap out the Mutavault or the Cavern for it. Looks like eggs to me. Never mind, it's land destruction. Okay. So I do want the island that's coming up. That's fine. It's land destruction. We know the next card isn't a land, so basically I'll crack this... And maybe we'll just draw with Relic. Relic's just here to cantrip. He used a Simian Spirit Guide to cast the Stone Ring. Boom bust. Okay. I know, Coolius. There's a Harbinger. Do I think we're going to beat him down with one of our couple one-drop sages that I actually implemented in the deck to smooth it out a little bit? No, I doubt it. I imagine I'm going to need to draw a land. This guy's getting killed. Nope, no star. He's on 2 cards. Get there, little guy. I did draw us to a land. The deck is indeed Wizards, but we're still using, we picked up the Adepts, and they're actually a really nice engine for the deck. We do have enough Merfolk and Aether Vial to turn on said creatures, which is neat. I did, Osprey. I just talked about it in the announcements. I may just need to do it. Mods, can you let me know when we have, that'd be really cool if you guys could tell me when we have the settings. He's going to hit the steam vents. Sure. Let me know when we have quality options, because I wanted to... There's something I have planned for today, so... Can I mod you? I don't see why not. Let's see, hang on a second. Let me think. Honestly, I think I just roast this for mana efficiency. Maybe we want to Flame Slash later, but also play something else. The Bolt is for his face, for sure. Tiger, as long as you're not... I'm not sure about... I'm not sure what programs and bots I'm going to be running in the future for the new channel. So, Lord Nokomes, science rules. Just, could you just be a mod for the night? And talk to me before we just start implementing all sorts of stuff. Is that okay? So I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where we want to go as far as bots are concerned in the future, so I will reinstate your moderatorship under the pretense, that's fine, I still can use the Bolt, under the pretense that tonight, at least, mod status. I think Chrome hates Twitch, it keeps buffering. No, we just don't have quality options, man. Osprey, you usually show up once we have the quality options. Okay. And that's not me accusing you of anything, Osprey. I know you like to support the show. I'm just saying a lot of people don't come until we have 100 or so people and quality options flip on. And that's okay. I don't hate any of you guys, period. I understand because a lot of you guys, the internet either it doesn't work or it's not good enough for you. We're not cracking this to watch under those circumstances. Say go. There are multiple reasons why we don't crack that there. One's Leonin, two, I'm trying to coax more mana out of the deck because he keeps blowing them up. We got him at 9. We got him on the ropes. We probably lose game 1, though. Crack the earth. Okay. I could just give up the Strand. I know it seems weird. I don't really want to draw more mana sources out of the deck. It's not bad. Alright, welcome back to the team, Tiger. Yeah, just, I'm not sure about the bots just yet, friends, so if you could mod, though, that would be super sweet. I know some of the mods even can't watch me without, once we have quality options. How much does it cost to make wizards? I have the playset of Magus. I know the playset of Magus is not cheap. I really didn't want to bolt one of his creatures. I wanted to save it for his face. The only way we win this match is if we have Aether Vial, if you're wondering, by the way. I know it looks a little pitiful because all I've been able to keep on the board was the Sage. It's fine. But we really need Aether Vial to beat this guy. If we draw out an Aether Vial, we just win. So go. If we draw an Aether Vial, we just win, but If the Aether Vial draw doesn't happen before he just blows up my last land, we'll just scoop him up and go another game. Okay. I'm doing okay, Philip. Left for where? How did that end up? Has the deck evolved? Yes, it has, dude. Darude. The dude Darude. It has, dudes. Yeah, I mean, we're not getting back out of this. I told you we needed an Aether Vial to beat the land destruction deck, and that's fine. Oh, that was only a singles? Oh, that's lame. I want to play game 2 against that guy. Okay. Well, we warmed up. We'll jump into a league. If you're wondering how the deck wins the land destruction map, it's this card. You need 1 or 2 of these. Even just 1, you win that match, hands down. It's really easy to establish against that deck because they don't have much removal. They have so much land destruction, they don't actually have a lot of room for like bolts and helixes. You just establish the Prodigy Sage Glen combo. But yeah, Philip, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm drinking a lot of water, and even though I sound terrible, because I know I do, my voice is just really, I guess, groggy sounding. I know that I got a lot of exciting things to share with you guys tonight, so don't let the fact that my voice is a little different sounding from the 24-hour stream change how you feel about the show. I'm still very much the same excited guy that you saw last stream, and we're still going hard. So let's play League. Let's jump in. Also, I don't like jumping straight into League until we have transcodes. Mods, let me know when we have them. Okay, we got some points. We got plenty of points. We got plenty of ticks to play the events that we want to play tonight. Dan wants a screenshot. You got it, Dan. So this is version 1.5 of Wizard Wombo Combo. If you guys are just tuning in and you're like, well, what the heck is this deck? I'm happy to share it with you. That's part of what this show's about. We brew decks here together, and they're totally public domain. You know, the only thing I ask of you guys is if you play the decks, let people know where you found it. Be like, dude, I found this really, really cool Wizard Tribal deck that locks people out with counter magic combos of, you know, Sage and Glen and Void Mage, and beats like, you know, beats up on Eldrazi with the moons too. It's kind of like, you can tell them it's like a Blue Moon variant, but really I just like this card. We wanted to build around this card, and that's what this deck is, actually. Land Destruction 101, yeah. Joshua, I'm sure it's not a cheap deck to make. I think once the Eldrazi Menace leaves, though, Joshua, and we cut the red, check this out. And all those cards that I just cut become white. I'm actually probably going to brew a similar shell, except all these cards I just cut are going to be white cards, and we're going to run cool things like Meddling Mage, only once, if and when Eldrazi becomes banned. If it doesn't leave, I think that the Blue Moon variant is just better. This deck is able to prey upon Eldrazi like the other Blue Moon variants if we stay this way. To answer your question, Joshua, because I don't think I did a good job answering it the first time. So if you're worried about buying Blood Moons and Magus to play this deck, don't. Because I don't think if Eldrazi was to be toasted, I don't think the deck would really have a need to be a Blood Moon variant anymore. But you can still play it Blood Moon. I think a White Splash would be better because you would run Path and then Magus, or Meddling Mage, which would give us an even better matchup against combo than we already have. And Path would give us a better creature matchup against the bigger creatures, because we can handle the smaller critter decks. My thoughts on Eternal Masters, we were just talking about it. I'm not worried. I only have one Wasteland, so I'm not probably going to sell it. And the Forces, you guys helped me raise money for, so I'm not moving the Forces. Although I like this art. I think I'm excited because maybe the inclusion of Legacy leagues and although we're saying goodbye to Legacy dailies, but we're saying hello to Legacy leagues. What a Eureka Rupert. It should change things. So let me see. Do we have quality options? It usually takes about an hour streaming. And it takes you guys. So a lot of the people that like to watch my show, believe it or not, can't do. Yeah, there's only 30 of us. A lot of the people that watch my show, guys, can't watch it because we don't have quality options.